Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Optional. I just wanted to do a quick introduction on this video to say thank you for the feedback on the first episode of Raw Edits. It seems like a lot of you guys are enjoying it, so we're going to keep this up. If you do want to catch the entire Road to Top 50 series, I will leave a link down below to the Twitch stream, twitch.tv/optionalctf, in which there is actually more Raw Edits. It's all live, so the goal of that is to get to top 50 on Try Hack Me through one account, so let's see if we can do it. Anyhow, just wanted to introduce the video and drop the thank you in the front of that. So without further ado, this is going to be VonNet internal. If you do like the video, do the algorithm stuff, leave a like, leave a comment and subscribe. It lets me know you enjoy the series and to keep making more of it. So without further ado, I'm going to stop my rambling and I hope you enjoy the video. Why have I just joined Node? We're doing internal. Right. Hello darkness, my old friend. Make the VonNet internal CD VonNet. Make the scans. Let's start off the day with a very fresh Nmap scan, as we would expect to. Scans Nmap 1000, and we're going to hit that with a cheeky VV. The domain for the simp account is expensive because GoDaddy bought it. Yeah, it's still cheaper through Namecheap partnership with GoDaddy. Wait, for real? That just seems really ass backwards. It's not like you need... Okay, it's not like chained in that sort of way. That's fine. Let's see. So, we have RPC. So we've got NFS shares. So, why does NFS get me excited? Why is there so much... This looks like it's built like a Windows box. It's horrid, but I love it. It's that level of fuck-uppery. So we're gonna do. There's no web server, is there? No. Okay. Show mount tac E, and we're gonna hit that. So we've got conf. So make the mount. This is gonna be a good call to get the Obsidian document open as well, because you know. No better way to see where you're at than by doing that. Hit that. Let's look at brokers by the domains people search. Zeus admin, huh? GoDaddy saw the chance to make some money off of you, Mr. Simp. All right, so. Where did I put it? NFS mounts. So that's what we want to do. So we want to do that. Let's go back directory so we're not completely going fucky wucky here. Copy that. We are going to hit 10.10.206.171 and we're going to mount that to /mount like so. And then we want to mount that for optconf. Mount point optconf does not exist. Why have... Oh wait, I've got that the wrong way around. Optconf, and we want to put that on mount. There we go. Failed to supply FS tab options. Right. I'm not buying into it because I'm going to get a refund, kick W. That's what you think, Chief. There might be a thing called Zeus admin. I might be completely overlooking it. 9090. You are right, there is a Zeus admin. However, going off of the theme of this box, it's going to be a case of doing something like netcat. Let's hit VV on that one. Unknown host, that's fine. Can we curl it? Actually, don't need to because we're connecting to it. No, I think that's just an error. Has kill switch activate again? So if the gifted subs reaches 100, then the kill switch activates. Which is a terrifying prospect. And I would hope that it doesn't hit, but you never know. But, right. We want to... What else did this thing have? Did it have Samba? Yes. SM... B... Map... TAC H... Guest session. So we've got read-only on shares. So SMB client... Shares... TAC U... Anonymous... Temp, get services, CD data, and get star. Right, let's see what we got. Make the SMB, move star.txt to SMB. Less business racks. Hi, I wanted to remind you, we're waiting on the document you agreed to send us to complete the transaction we discussed. End. Okay, right. That was useless. Sudo mount. Yeah, I will attempt to do that shortly. Don't worry. Less data. Purges regularly. Services. So this should be the thing. Okay, so there's the services flag. Pog. Right. So now we want to get the internal flag. CTF? Of course it's CTF. It literally says try hack me in the title. You know? New here? Well, nice to have you. Alright, so what did show mount have again? So we're actually gonna show mount TAC E, and then we're actually gonna output that to NFS. Cat NFS. So yeah. So if we do mount, like you said, it should be a case of doing sudo on this. Hopefully. Yeah, there you go. So you sudo it and then we instantly get it. Nothing really looks too interesting in here other than maybe Redis. Yeah, okay, the config's in there. Now, with Redis files, so if I try and Redis config, you tend to find there's something like keys or something in these that you normally try and pull. Let's see if I can find it, if there's any in here. Lua scripting. Alright. I'm trying to remember the CTF box I did a while ago. Kill switch. Subs aren't $10. Subs aren't $10. No, it's $5 for Twitch subs. I think tier 2s are 10. Plus, then you divide it by... then you've got to find what an affiliate share actually is. Yeah, Deathbearer gets that. But yeah, right. We are looking for anything funky. Config, so we've got that. I don't think that's the internal, maybe. Rename command config, but we'll copy that anyway. What can we do with this? There's not really much we've got. Is Redis open on this box? Rsync. Redis. Redis. CLI. Can we connect to the... Redis TAC U. Pretty sure you can use something to read it. I may be wrong though. Have you completed all the paths on Try Hack Me? I have not, no. do just try. Okay. Humble chat is humble. You can connect to it. That's if it's open, surely. The thing is, we've got the config, so we should be able to pull information out of it, use it if we locally install Redis as well. No? I remember I did a CTF on this a long time ago. CLI, Redis. It should be a case of just doing that. Redis unauthorized access vulnerability, maybe, potentially. The thing is, we've got a config file. I don't think Redis is going to be our access point. Because it's still a boot root in the end, right? In the sense that we have to get access. I don't think... Does this give me Redis CLI? No, Red Socks. Redis CLI. Linux. Download Redis. Do I want unstable? No, I want stable. Move/opt. Move make the Redis. Redis. XVF Redis. Anyways, I hate Steg. I have a question. How many times did you find a password in a .jpeg in your work? Never. Never. You can try Redis CLI. I mean, it's... Oh, wait. It is in there. Okay, nice. Right. Redis CLI commands. Command reference. ACL. Redis CLI pull info from conf get. I think you need user and passwords though. Make dir p and 1 and cd. Yeah, I really should, but yeah, you don't really see Steg hype. Maybe blue teams. No, not even that. I think the only people that may come into contact with steganography would be maybe people working with local authorities. Yeah, forensics is probably the best ones you're gonna get. Right, where did I put CD mount? We'll go through like HP and stuff like that because we wrote those off pretty fast. HP lip. Nothing there. Init. Anacron. Light. And whoopsie, nothing crazy. Let's try opt. Nothing in there. Nope. Vim. Cat vimrc. Didn't check that config. Which config? Which config you on about? Forensics I set up an internal CTO. I mean, I looked at it briefly. That's where we're going back. I'm just check. Redis is the one that I'm going to tunnel into. Don't worry. But for the time being, I want to check that I haven't missed anything before I tunnel too heavily into the Redis one. And then wild. It's just a bunch of configs. Got it. Okay, right. Back to Redis. We're also going to CP that out. Redis CLI. Something like get. Could not connect to Redis. Connection found. That's fine. Confound. Something like keys. No. I'm gonna have to just spin Redis up, aren't I, for it to actually work. Kill switch will never trigger. Full-time infosec. Yeah, I am. Stego's dog shit anyway. People aren't gonna put Stego, like, if you see Stego in a CTF, you know, you should run. Is my approach. Oh, okay. Is there a way to remotely connect in? But we will probably, hang on. Redis remote connection. Let's try, so what port is it Redis is open on? This one. So let's try an Nmap scan that to check if, hello? Interesting. I'm trapped within my fucking less terminal. It lets me scroll up and down. Okay, that might be why. Yeah, caps lock. Nmap. We don't really want any of these. We just want to tack that on. Don't really care about that. Okay, Redis is open. Nice. So remote connection for Redis should be Redis CLI tac H. Redis CLI tac H. And then it'd be 1010 206 171. Interesting. Keys. No auth. Okay, so I do need auth. Now, Redis passwords stored. I want to find out if Redis stores them in the config file. They do. Password is stored in there. So if we grep password, Redis config, password, no password configured, mass password, less Redis. Where, if I was a password, would I be? You know, you didn't read that Redis config. I'm looking at it now. There is no point reading a config until you know what you're working with, because it might have been a case of we actually get in. However, now I know I need authentication. Redis stores their passwords. I searched web and found this Redis RCE. I'll take a look if this doesn't pan out. Unix, TCP. Save. Where is your password, Chief? Master password. There you are. Require password. Vim notes. So how do we supply credentials? Redis supply password. Is this gonna be like tac P? Or am I gonna have to hit an auth on it? Right. Redis commands. Tac A. I'm going to DEF CON this year, I mean Return keys. What are keys? All keys matching pattern. Hello. Am I able to do like keys wildcard? Okay, so we can do that. Internal flag. Right, how do I then get that? I need to get 2. Read key Redis. mget. Internal flag. There we go. Nice. Poggers. How you doing, Integral? I hope you're doing well today, my friend. SSH. Alright, let's see if any of these other ones have anything potentially interesting for us. Tempter, auth list, nil. Market list. And int. Okay, so that's just integers. An attribute for SSH for that name. Yes. Yes, quite. Let's run or have an nmap scan run in the background for everything. I've just realized I've not ran that yet. Nmap full. I also want to see if there's any other ports. Otherwise, I will try the Redis RCE sunglasses. You know, I think I can just about do that. SSH, no. We don't have any credentials for SSH, more so a username. We do have an auth password potentially. Microsoft DS, no. rsync, maybe. Zeus admin's coming up as filtered again. And these high ports are all related to the NFS shares anyway. Rsync. I get that. Let's chill with the jumping in on the commands. It wouldn't have taken too long to Google that. Yeah. Rsync. So let's see, what is rsync? Well, actually, rsync testing. I think Hacktrix has a thing on it. Pen testing rsync. There you go. So netcat vn, and this is going to tell us what we have going on there. You're usually in the UK. When it's 00, you say no. Yeah. Yeah. Nil is normally just a replacement for 0. Okay, so we can use rsync that way to pull shares. Got it. Manual resync, list only. Got it. And copy all files. So I don't have a list of share names, that's fine. But I should be able to pull share names like that. So netcat vn that, and then 873 rsynced. Perfect. You receive the banner, this version of the server, then you send the same info. So we would send at rsynced 31.0 according to that. Then we would do hashtag list, and it gives us files. Okay, easy. So now, if we wanted to enumerate it, we would say raid bot. Okay, so we would do the same at rsync 31.0, and then we would do, in this case, files. There we go. Auth required. Oh, auth required. This means you need the password. Now, does that mean it's going to be a case of what was the password we had? Now, maybe rsync's a true pain in the ass. Yeah, I've not really come across it in the past. Like, I know it's another method of file hosting, essentially. But that's about it. We don't have a username, though. That's the problem I'm currently thinking. So... Does rsync have default credentials? Rsync default credentials, maybe? Username at... But we don't have a username. That's the problem here. Unless it's rsync brute force, but we don't have a username still. Brute force, once you list all the modules. List folder, recursive. If you have credentials, you can download a list. Okay, so go away. No more. Chill. Try rsync connect at files. SSH, I'm going to tell you one last time. I'm going to do one thing real quick. If I open a write-up and that's in there, if I open up either of these, because normally people go into the room, they instantly click on one of the first 2 or 3. And it'd be in there. So if I did this, so we've got scan, show mount. It's not the same, but it's pretty fucking close. So I'm going to ask for a humble answer of, I'm going to time you out for an hour. I don't want to be a dick, but I also don't want to be spoon-fed the answers. So, it's one of them things. SNMP, the holy grail of user, a new monobox. SNMP is just chef's kiss. The recursive files and directory. If you have credentials, you can list and download. But what if I don't? Rsync users. Rsync with a different user. Let me know what the rsync user is. Maybe check where did you find that password? I mean, the password came out of Redis. People give any UD port SP. I mean, the thing is, SNMP is usually, if you're going to enumerate that, so maybe we did miss something on Redis. That's the only thing I got. Redis, CLI, TAC-H. So it wasn't exactly thorough with going through it. I found the keys and that was it. Maybe there's just something else. And I think it was TAC-A. You guys, it was. It's fastword, help. Help. What was it? It was keys star we used to get the things, right? So I had an internal where I pull process via SNMP, disclosed the username and tried that. Old school below. It's a pretty good shout. Hack tricks. Redis testing. Hack tricks. Let's see if there's anything on this. Hack tricks. TCP. Redis CLI. In. Redis authentication. Authenticated. config get start, but we've got the config, right? Other Redis commands to be found here and here. Dump in the database. Oh, okay. That's a lot of shite. Select one, keys, get. Redis CLI, config set test. We don't really care too much about that. Config set home test. We'd have a username to set that. Cron tab, maybe. Loading a Redis module, maybe. This is escalating quickly. I don't think it's that. I just want to know what low-hanging shit is in Redis that I may be able to pull. Counter, mset, okay. Set my key that. Key Redis lists are push my list, lrange my list. But how do I know what these lists are? Sense zero permission STFTP is away. Yeah, I've already done that. lrange. But what's lrange gonna be? So lrange. Oh, okay. So I see it. So you can. These could be lists as well. So if I do lrange int, I don't know how to get the value of these. Okay, maybe not. Key is holding the wrong kind of value. Maybe it's just not int. Internal flag we know. Maybe market list. Okay, so they are lit. Wait, is there more on that? How far does that go? 7, 6. 6, okay. So 7 total. Man, I wish I had that article. Would have made it a lot easier. Okay, so how do we read the offset of a list? Because maybe there's something in that. You feel? Oh wait, no. What were the other keys? Now we know we can list ranges. Maybe off list is something. Oh yeah, off list. It's literally in the goddamn name. I'm smooth. That's base 64. Okay. Interesting. And that's where the command comes from. Got it. For rsync that. But obviously, we need to change rsync a little bit so that we can actually connect. So it should be rsync, if I could spell. Okay, go. It took me 15 minutes, smooth brain, to get that done. If you do -1 as a length, you get everything. Oh, for real? That's actually big brain to know. That's actually big brain. Right, I should probably be writing this in. So, is Redis only Linux, or is Redis also Windows? Old encoding is not encrypting. Debacle, haha. It's CTF. Redis is Universal Suite. I'll throw that under MISC then. Redis. You can connect to Redis with... What was it we used? It was Redis... connection. Initiate a connection with Redis CLI, tac H, host, tac A. If you have a password, you can throw on a tac A password. Dump in keys. With any luck, you'll be able to dump. It really is. I really like Obsidian. It's also quite nice because I can just git add commit and then just push it at the end of a stream. Though, does Redis have a man page? Probably. Can read these with get, was it get I was using? Key name. Or in some instances, they may be a list. So L range -1. Key name. Let's just put that in these key name. Use Cherry Tree myself. Did you use it for OSCP? No, Obsidian wasn't around. Do I pay for Obsidian? No, because it's free and I like free shit. I did use Cherry Tree around the time of my OSCP. And no, I used Joplin actually. I used Joplin at that time. Expand list can be found here. Nice. I'll throw that in, Steve. More commands can be found here. That's that way, I think. Pog. How the fuck do I screw this up every time? There we go. Obsidian got some really sick community themes. Yeah, I like some of the themes they've got on Obsidian. Right, so that's Reddish done. Reddish? No, Redis done. Passwords. If you have access to the reddish.conf file, you may be able to find a master password contained within there. I think that's good enough for now. Right, we want to do rsync though, so rsync, and then it'd be rsync connect at, and then it'd be the IP. I hope rsync allows remote connections, but we'll soon find out. And then how do we put passwords with rsync? Rsync users, pen testing at rsync, user share name, rsync username at my share. Okay, that seems fine. And then it was files. That's where I asked for the password. Got it. Beautiful. And then I can go sys internal. Or not, apparently. Share name. Sys internal. No. No such directory. Okay. Oh, it's a home drive. Okay. Okay. So that's the authorized keys. I'm hoping something on that desktop is going to give us in. I'm a fucking idiot. Actually, brainlet. Right, we can get rid of the Redis thing now, so. Or not, apparently. Sudo's admin successful. What does it want us to pull from this? if you're on a VPN though with no internet connections, man, Reddish CLI, yeah. Honestly, Redis would be... It's one of those things that you don't really see too crazy. Are we able to put files with this? You can list, download, a share, upload. There we go. So AV, that's going to then tell it to upload home user that to there, correct? Okay, so pwd sh keygen tac f dot slash. Right. Then we want to do redis dot slash idrsa, and we want to do sysinternal dot sh. No, not I'm a move idrsa dot pub to authorized keys. Reddish authorized keys, and that will go to .sh authorized keys, and we can test that as to whether sh taci chmod 600 idrsa sh taci idrsa sys internal at 10.10.206.171. Easy, right? Bingo. That's user. Happy days. Oh. Don't close your eyes. Okie dokie, Jones. I'm not gonna lie. This is something I didn't think I would like. But they're so simple, I can't help but like them. That's not the one, it's our sync credentials. These are so simple. Kodika, thank you so much for the raid. I hope your stream went well. Welcome, raiders. I hope you're doing well. Can we get some Option 8 parrots in the chat for the poor souls that are now going to be subjected to this? How you doing? I hope everyone's having fun. I hope everyone had a good a stream. How did your stream go, my friend? Damn them. Let's see if we can sudo taco. When we were doing Reddish, we saw sudo as admin, so there we go. Nice warm welcome. And we do have a password. Sorry, try again. Really? Interesting. This is educational. It's really fun to start a new project. Yeah, it's nice to hear. I'm assuming going by the name DevStream. Fair warning, optional can't code. He can barely write Hello World in Python. Nix, I wish you were wrong, but you're really not. The root was a bit actually hard for me to do on this one. Oh, really? I mean, this sudo file isn't... It's a bit strange. But I guess this just means that... I don't know. Right. We're probably going to end up more like having code on stream and talking about garbage. It sounds like my stream, except for with CTF content instead. Imagine doing these boxes afternoon say on Hat the Box, rabbit holes. Honestly, Hat the Box is fun, but when you get onto the insane stuff, it just becomes a little bit iffy. Find / tacperm. See if there's any suids. Doesn't look like there is, so it might be about time for the peas. Mount and FS. Let's go. Dev shm wget. Nope. HTTP cp 10.11.41.83 limps.sh. Bash limps. Release the p. Speak up and explain. Okay, so what we're currently doing, we've got onto a box. Nix, I'm going to get a belt for you, just specifically for you at this rate. Essentially what we've just got onto, we've managed to hack into a system. Why are you like this, man? And yeah, we've basically, is there more called LSE? You love it. I've used LSE before, I don't like it, so I don't think so. LSE's been around a while. Code content doesn't pull audiences. Can't random join and once you're out, you're out. Funk. We're in. Right. So basically, Limpy is a system thing that will enumerate common privesks within Linux, and if you use Wimpy, it's the Windows equivalent. Yeah, it's not really too much craziness with it. It's basically going to give you some nice syntax or some nice highlighting as to where it thinks there may be potential privesks. Nearly snorted my coffee. Nothing crazy on capabilities. That seems like more of a... We'll potentially revisit that capability. I'm not too sure what that is. Curb 5. Last logons, nothing too crazy there either. Any system processes running for us. Nothing too crazy on there either. The only thing I've got now is there any crazy funky stuff running on ports? SSH client. It's a unique way to get root. Never used it before. Interesting. Have I ever exploited keyrings on Linux? No. A lot of my stuff... Yeah, no, most of my job that I'm doing now is web app and mostly Windows for the internal side. So most of the Linux stuff's just kind of lost. I've seen a few CTFs though that use have some keyring exploits built in. Cron services. Etsy cron tab. I'm not seeing anything too out of the ordinary here, I'm not gonna lie. Dbus objects, host names, DNS, phone net, name server, interfaces. Anything fun on those? No. IP tables, nothing crazy there. Okay, I get what you mean, Steve. Yeah, but I guess that's the same with... you could say that's the same as IT or CTF. If someone's going a little bit ham on like a harder box, if you don't understand it, people may just leave because of that. How you doing, Creative? Hope you're doing well today, my friend. Hope your Saturday has been nice and relaxed. Okay, so I'm going to be going back to this to see if there's anything funky with that shortly. Unexpected in root, Team City, that could be a bit weird. Not too sure what that is, but we'll have a look. Sys internals. Back up. There's one thing that I was hoping to see in IPs inside logs. Mostly devs. Curious because I see it. I ask myself why it's never on boxes. It might just be one of those things that people don't really want to mess with or implement. I tend to find it comes to the discretion of the box creator a lot of the time. Samba. Yeah, okay, nothing too crazy. That's kind of terrifying, not gonna lie. What is this? Is that intended? It's a grind to get root. Are you sure, Def? Are you sure? Are you sure? Why is there just a random Suid bat? Like, why is there just a random... What is that? Oh, what? The box just gimped itself, that's fine. I guess that's the box, I guess. Please explain for my smooth brain. So, essentially... There was it was almost like a backdoor to root, I think. I don't know if that's intended. Did it with Team City? Okay. Like, I'll look through write-ups and see. I'm not going to go back through and try it. Right. There's a number of ways. I did it by creating a new project, add in to access the Team City interface. Okay, there we go. On the box stood out was Team City installation running as root. Under the logs was Catalina.out. Access Team City on that. Okay, so a bit of chisel action. Nice. Once in, escalation to root was done a number of ways. Create a new project. Added a single build step on the command line to the project. And then, okay. So that's pretty nice. Redis, getting shell, root, SSH Takai. So that's just forwarding Team City again.